Thomas the Tank Engine is proud to have a branch line of his own. He thinks it is the pride of the line. He likes every part of it, from the stations, from the tractor's field, to the river bridge. Thomas loves every place of it. But there was one place that Thomas was very interested in seeing. That place was the soccer field near Elsbridge. Whenever Thomas had the chance to stop there, he would ask his driver, "What on earth are they doing, driver?" "They're playing soccer," the driver explained. "They have a thick rubber ball, and they use their feet to kick it into the goal." Thomas was very puzzled. Why don't they just call it kickball then? He thought to himself. Thomas wasn't puzzled for long as he saw Gordon approach the station. "Gordon," asked Thomas, "have you ever heard of soccer?" "Soccer indeed," Gordon puffed pompously. "The balls where people use their feet to kick to score." Hearing these words, Thomas became very excited. "I want to play soccer myself." Hearing this, Gordon only laughed. "A tank engine like you, playing soccer? Wanting to see the world, wanting to fish, wanting to pull your own trains, and now this? You've certainly come a long way from home, Thomas." Thomas was most indignant. "Party pooper," muttered Thomas darkly. Annie and Clarabelle giggled in agreement. Thomas was humming happily to himself as he puffed along his branch line. It would be nice to play football, he thought. It would be nice. It would be nice. Oh, it would be. "You can't play. You're an engine. You're an engine," chanted Annie and Clarabelle. Soon, Thomas stopped at a red signal. "Botheration," huffed Thomas. "Now we'll be late for sure." He wasn't cross for long. Over in the distance, he could see the soccer field. Everyone was very excited. Then Thomas saw a man picturing the soccer field with his camera. Thomas was very impressed. He must love soccer as much as I do. He puffed to Annie and Clarabelle. What happened next will surprise you, Thomas included. Whether intentionally or not, one of the players kicked the ball so hard it flew high into the sky. No one saw where it landed. Later, as the signal turned green, Thomas got started. Then he felt something strange in his funnel. "Something seems stiff," he cried. The driver checked the regulator, while the fireman checked the gauges. Nothing seemed wrong until Thomas's wheels spun back and forth, and his funnel began heating up. Oh boy, cried Thomas. "I feel all hot." Quickly, the driver began shutting off steam. Then, wheezing hard, Thomas gave a sneeze. Then something flew out of his funnel and back into the soccer field. Everyone was very surprised. The man in the camera was stunned and quickly ran back. Thomas and his crew were very surprised. "Was that a soccer ball?" the driver asked the fireman. "Can't tell," he replied. But Thomas was relieved. "I feel so much better now." The next day, Thomas arrived at the station. Gordon was already there. He was laughing so loud that Thomas couldn't understand. What's so funny? He asked, offended. Oh, little Thomas, joked Gordon. Have you not heard the news? What news? Your little soccer incident. It was then that Thomas looked at the station and gasped. There, next to the station clock, was a picture of Thomas with a soccer ball shooting out of his funnel like a jet. That man must have pictured me when I was sneezing it out, he huffed crossly. Annie and Clarabelle felt sorry for him, but couldn't help but giggle quietly to themselves. Well, little Thomas, snickered Gordon. Now you know why engines don't play soccer, do you now? Thomas was too humiliated to respond. He rather hoped the news would die off soon.